YouTube? It's your boy, Praise Man. I'm back showing another video. You already know what time it is. Look, right now, it's another 2K video. Right now, we starting off with the big time challenge, man. We're gonna start off with the cages because that's probably the easiest one to do, I wanna say. I'll probably say, yeah, the cages is the easiest one to do to me, in my opinion. And, yeah, so right now we got Champ, Rocky, and Boomer. They really all small in the cages. They play small ball, really, the mascots do. And it's really not hard. It's really some simple stuff because they AI players, so it's simple stuff that you gotta learn and know and pay attention to in order to beat them. See, Champ, he just gonna shoot it most of the time. He one of them shooting mascots. So this what you do on offense. On offense, all you gotta really do is keep throwing oops. They can't stop oops. See what I'm saying? See how easy it was for me to just get the ball and just, how he did, we just ran up and just threw it, oop and dunked it. See, another oop, boom. Keep doing it over and over and over again, and then you just guaranteed to score almost, but you gotta time it right, because if you don't time it right, then it ain't gonna work right. For example, right there, see, if you ain't time it right, it's gonna throw it over his head. But you do it like that, do it again, easy dunk. So if you're gonna throw the oops, you gotta time it right. But if you don't throw the oops, you can do what he did. Run to the wing, jump off the wing trampoline and just dunk it. You run full speed, you'll get a boost. And on defense, all you gotta do is just keep on spamming. You could keep spamming because you can't foul in the cages. So if I was you, I would change your badges to pickpocket or clamps or whatever you want to do, and just run into him and spam him. You can just keep spamming. Look, he on the ground. Look, we still spamming, trying to grab it. Look, simple as that. Just keep spamming, and then really just stand under the goal. All three of y'all can stand under the goal if you want to. That's another easy way to do it. But in order to do the cages, I would say try to find y'all a big man that's good in the paint, because they do a lot of trick dunks now. Don't get me wrong. They'll throw double, triple alley-oops and stuff and keep on doing it. And sometimes they'll shoot a little three and hit greens. And it's really hard to stop that. So you just really got to have a big man. If you got straight guards, it's going to be hard to get blocks because your blocking not going to be all the way up. See, that's just an example on how to win in the cages. If you do that, you'll be good. Now we moving on. We're going over to the house rules. Depending on what rules you get for the house rules, it could be hard or it could be easy. But regardless of what you get, is one thing you can do to beat them. And it's so simple. Watch. It's gonna come up. All right, we got Pierre Hooper, the Raptor. Pierre the point guard, and he a slashing playmaker, but he can shoot threes now, so you can't leave him open. Raptor, he a paint beast. He might look short, but he hustle for the rebounds a lot. And the blue one, he really don't just be doing nothing, but he good at shooting mid-ranges. So see, our house rule is hustle. That means you only get 12 seconds on the shot clock to score. And that can be difficult when you're playing against the mascots because they got good defense. They got really good defense. They can keep playing good defense, but they can't stop a peak. It's hard for them to stop the peaks. So that could be an easy way to do that. What I would recommend y'all to do is do a double screen. Find a big man that can set screens and just keep doing double screens or do a screen period, and you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to score every time. See, watch for example like that. See, I just ran past him and dunk it. Get a big center, get him the set screens, you can change your badges. They got their badges maxed out. Get them to change their badges to moving truck and brick wall. It should be good. See, look, it's another example. See, they said that double screen, I ran straight by. When you set the screens, they get confused. They don't know what to do. So they all just be running into each other. It's like a glitch sort of like thing, like type thing. See how the little horse or whatever the nigga name is, it just did that. Like Pierre. Raptor really can do it all. Yeah, he can't do. Only thing he can't do is shoot threes. But he can really do everything. And he real good under the goal. He'll hustle, he'll horse. You keep shooting and you miss, you really only got one time to score with him. Especially if you ain't got a big man playing them, it's really almost impossible to beat him. It's gonna take you a couple tries because Raptor just gonna horse you out every time. Like he gonna get every rebound. He don't miss under the goal. He just make crazy stuff. Especially, really all of them make crazy stuff. And if you play defense too close up on them, it's like they somehow slip in front of you, so you can't really just stop them like you would want to, even with clamps. But like I said, you just keep setting double screens, you can just keep running by and scoring every time. Only problem is stopping them on defense. And P.I. most of the time, 9 times out of 10, P.I. gonna have the ball. He gonna be scoring the most points. Yeah. See? Alright, they just set a screen on me and knock me down to the ground. He's strong for his size. So he'll look, see how confused he got? He's finna run out. And then he run straight by him. They don't know what to do with the screens. Do it again. Get you some help. See, Raptor can't shoot threes. Only thing he can't do is shoot threes. He can shoot jumpers now. You ain't gotta really worry about the horse because he really don't have the ball a lot. They barely pass it to him, so. But they will pass it to him if he's wide open, so you just can't leave him, but you can play help defense as much as you can possible. But like I said, P.I. and Raptor, P.I. not supposed to be shooting how he's shooting as a slashing playmaker, but he always find some way to score. See, P.I. had 11 points. Actually, Hooper had a good amount of points because we wasn't really focused on him as much that game. And we had won all 3 of our big time challenges. So, see, we won. Congratulations, we defeated them. It's easy. They let you pick your prizes. I picked the 5,000 VC and the backpack because I knew the backpack was, you only can get that backpack from winning this challenge. Skill boost, I don't really need skill boost. But look, this will make you mad right here. When you try to get your prize, this thing keep popping up saying your internet connection to the online services ain't right or whatever. So with that problem, I got frustrated. I couldn't figure out how to get my prizes. I really wanted my prizes because my first time I won a big time or whatever. So what we had to do was load up. We had to exit out the application. My brother told me to exit out the application. So I did that or whatever to see if it would work. Tried it, as you can see. You load back in, everything gonna pop right back up. Try it again, it's gonna say, do it. It's gonna say the same thing. But what you gotta do is you have to hit O. Click on your 2 items, hit O. Click on them again, and then you'll be able to get your stuff.
With that being said, make sure you like and subscribe. This your boy Seth Prince, man, and I'm out.
DJ throw, they free massage from up the road. I gotta grind and go get it. Yeah. I gotta lick and I hit it. Yeah. I cop a pack and I flip it. Yeah. Your girl in this mess and they rip it. Whoa. I drink cause it gets me by. Smoke the weed cause it gets me high. Don't play around just like the buy, cause I burn a nigga